Hey guys, what's going on? I thought I'd give an update from last week's one ticker trader that I did. So I bought the service last week and did a quick review of what I initially found. It's a service by Larry Benedict, and it seems too good to be true. It's $19, or at least it is if you come to the article in the description below. Come here, I've left some links in here that at the time of publishing this, you can get this for $19 a year, which is crazy. And obviously the reason for that is there's lots of upsells and they make their money on the back end type of thing. So it's not necessarily an indication that it's like a cheap, useless product, but my initial impressions of it were not the best. So things have changed a little bit. They've issued an alert since I last did my review on this, and it actually worked out really well. There's still a couple of warning signs, though. A few people commented that they often send out some track records that seem a little bit dubious. Tickers and trades that maybe didn't happen. All speculation, of course. No idea if it's true or not. But it definitely raises like a couple of red flags, and that's when I went back to look at my membership email. So this was the email that I got when I first signed up for One Ticker Trader last week, and this stuck out to me. I didn't notice this last time, but it said Larry didn't have a single losing trade in 2022. So I think it's safe to say your first winning trade should be landing in your inbox shortly. Now, the second half of this did actually happen. The first winning trade, it did happen, and I'll show you that trade in this video. But for somebody who's buying options, then not having a single losing trade in 2022 seems like a huge red flag to me. I don't know anybody who buys options. I know plenty of people that sell options. For example, Lance at thetatraders.com. He sells options, and we've been doing a really good job in there. Basically, since the start of 2022, there's not been a single losing trade. I'll leave a link to check out this webinar in the description below, because I think this is something that's really, really valuable. If you do like winning all of your trades, now, no promises, probably will be a losing trade at one point. It might be manageable, but so far there's been over 100 trades with the system, but it's sell-side options where you have like a 99% chance of winning small amounts of money over and over again. And so this I believe, and I've been part of this, and I haven't lost any money or any trades doing this whatsoever. It's been amazing so far, and I've seen Lance's track record on it as well. So this is something that I really do believe you can have almost 100% win rate, or close to at least over a year or even 2 years or so. It's possible. But buying options, where you're buying the options themselves, I don't really believe that somebody can not have a single losing trade unless they only do like one trade. But that doesn't seem to be the case. So let's look into things a little bit more in this video. So if we go to the subscriptions here, we can look at the track records. We can look at the recent USO puts alert, and this was the first trade that has come out since I was a member. It came out pretty soon after I joined. It was first entered on the 9th of August, right here. So let's look at the alert, see what he said. I didn't take it, but we'll see what he has to say about it and how much due diligence you actually get. So he says, today we're going to open a position in the ETF USO. To catch up on this monthly analysis, read our issue right here. Action to take: buy to open the USO September 15 $75 puts for up to $250. Do not chase this higher, do not pay more. Before you make the trade, I want to share a few things. Okay, that's how I built my wealth. Consistent profits time and time again. Okay, so that's the actual puts. So if we go to USO and look at the September 15th $75 puts. So here is USO. I'm going to go and look at the September 15th $75 puts. Just going to send those to the charts. Alright, so we're doing 5 days, 5 minutes. So you can see these are the puts here. Let's just double check we've got the right ones. September 15th for up to $250. So paying no more than $250 for these things. So around here, let's draw this in. So September 9th is when the alert was issued on the left here. So basically, subscribers would be buying either here or just around 250 here, but not up here because the instructions were not to buy above 250. So people that waited later on would have got down here perhaps, so around like 230. And so you can see over the next few days, this is Monday, so there was a weekend in between. We had this massive spike up to here, and that's where we actually got the buy alert. So if you, sorry, the sell alert. So if you'd got in around here to 240, 250, you could have got out about 3 this morning before we sold off a little bit again, all the way back down to where it was bought. So you only a small time window between having the alert issued and actually making profits on this. So that was the buy alert. Let's see what the sell alert said. So today we're going to sell our position for about a 22% gain. Action to take, sell to close. So on the face of it, not a bad trade. It took 5 days, I think, roughly. Let's have a check of that. Let's see. I think it was the 9th to the 14th. Yeah, so the 9th to the 14th. So yeah. So great start. For 19 bucks, you would have made some money so far if you'd taken this trade as it was put out. The other thing I wanted to look at is track record again for one ticker trader. So if we look here, just looking at the actual open dates. So it does go back to, because remember he's saying like he hasn't lost a trade since like for the whole of 2022. But this only goes back to August 2022. So there could be losing trades before that. But every trade looking through here has been positive in 2022, but he's only shown the first or the last half. So who knows? Who knows? But these do seem to be reasonable gains. He's not claiming hundreds of percent or anything. So maybe it is true. Who knows? He said plenty of losers in 2023 though, like quite big losses as well. So it's hard to know because he doesn't give the full track record for the whole of 2022. So anyway, that's all I really wanted to say. If you want to try and get that deal that's for 19 bucks, sometimes it's 19, sometimes it's 29 bucks for the year, come to my review. I'll leave a link in the description. And also be sure to check out some of the stuff that I put in here. So for example, learn how to win 90% of your trades in 90 seconds is a free course on how to sell options and how to do spreads and things like that. Really good. A lot of people will charge 500 bucks for this, and feel free to sign up for it. Check it out. If you have any questions, just email me or leave comments or whatever on YouTube, and I'll get back to you. Hopefully it's helpful, and I'll talk to you guys soon.